Look, you guys, you stay in the Rambler. I'll get help. And if I wipe out, I'll fucking limp for help. But I'm coming back here. I'm coming back with cops and choppers and large fucking guns, and those things are gonna pay. For Jules.
Don't hold back.
Never do.
Hello and welcome to Horror Movie Maniacs, a podcast where we chat about all things horror. Grant, why are you laughing?
Because there was a bit of an awkward pause there, Ben. I feel like you forgot that you were doing the intro.
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, dramatic effect.
Anyways, I'm your host, Ben, and I'm here, as always, with my co-host, Grant. How you doing, man?
That's right. That's right. I'm still here. All those mothers out there that didn't want me here. No, I don't know if any people didn't want me here. I'm just trying to act tough.
Yeah?
Grr.
You're always tough, dude.
Yeah, I'm all right. You're all right?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah. So just for the audience here, this is our first time proper recording from home. So
yeah, that's right.
if it sounds a little bit different, please give us some feedback. I'll play around after and see. But yeah, hopefully it sounds all right.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do about it, eh? Nothing.
No, I'm not very tech savvy, so I'll try, but probably nothing.
No. Plus, we work with what we got, Ben. We're poor. We're poor
Yeah, exactly.
podcasters.
Like we keep saying, when we're famous and we've got loads of money, I can upgrade my shit. But
Yeah, absolutely.
not famous yet, so
Well, getting there, haven't we? We've been recognised. Never. So that's cool.
yeah, I was going to say on the way, but that's a lie, isn't it? Anyway, right. So, do you want to introduce what we're going to cover this week?
You're damn right I do.
You do?
Because this one's a goddamn epic of a movie.
Yeah, go on. Tell everyone.
I know you've seen it.
I mean, they'll know anyway, because the title of the episode, but yeah.
Yeah, there is that. There's not much of a mystery. Anyway, it's The Cabin in the Woods. We need a trumpet.
I was going to cheer. Yeah, I just left the pause so I can put a sound effect.
We need sound effects. Yeah, Cabin in the Woods, 2011. This absolute banger of a movie.
Is it?
The only yeah, sir. One of the main reasons I wanted to watch it is because it's got the girl that played Sharon in Silent Hill.
Yeah, I noticed, actually. We'll come on to that.
Jadelle Ferland.
Yeah, that's a cool name, isn't it?
I know, it's cool. For a cool actress, if you ask me.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so yeah, Cabin in the Woods. From, did you say 2011? Did you say?
Yeah, 2011, a little while ago now, 13 years, but...
Yeah.
That's an age to tell you, wouldn't know, would you?
No, it actually seems really modern.
Yeah, it does.
I would say really modern. So, right, let's start as per usual then with all the ratings, monies, all of that. So, IMDb gives this 7 out of 10.
That's fair.
Well, no, I don't know, a bit low, I'd say. But...
No, I mean, for a horror on IMDb, they historically just always trash them.
Yeah.
Well, not IMDb, but the people on IMDb seem to just tear apart horrors. So a 7 for a horror, to me, is a real life sort of 8.5, 9.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, they do rate stuff quite low. So,
always.
This is better. Ready? Rotten Tomatoes, 92%.
Yeah, that's damn right. Damn straight.
Spot on. Yeah,
it's a goddamn masterpiece, I think.
It's really good. Yeah. Anyways, Letterboxd.
The end.
Yeah, it's really good. Bye. Letterboxd 3.4 out of 5.
That's a bit low, but I don't know how I'm not familiar with Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I was just gonna
raters are like.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that if you use it. It's just basically a way of logging all the films you've watched.
What, you have your own way of logging them?
Yeah, so you have your own kind of profile, and then every time you watch a film, you just go on there, find it, select it, rate it out of 5. And then it records the date that you watched it.
Where has this been all my life?
So then when you look back over the year, you can see sort of what your top films were, what you thought was crap, and everything you've watched.
This sounds incredible.
It's really good, yeah.
You'd think we're sponsored. We're not, but I didn't even know this was a thing. I like that.
I'll show you tomorrow when we meet up.
Sick.
For our exciting filming, but that's another chat.
Yeah, not for now.
Not for now, no. Anyway, yeah, 3.4 out of 5 on there, which again I thought was slightly low. I thought it'd be slightly higher, but
I think that's low. Yeah, that's not
it's
fair.
user rated, and it's an amalgamation of all the user ratings. So
yeah, all the users are wrong. So
clearly, yeah.
Except the ones that rate it highly, they're fine.
Budget was $30 million.
Sounds low to me.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a huge film, was it really?
No, I mean for how good this film looks, they've done really well with the money.
Yeah, it still looks good now, I think.
I wouldn't say this was a 30 mil. There's no crap CGI, so
punching above its weight.
I think so. Does really well for the money.
Do you want to know what it took at the box office?
Yes.
Okay. 66.5 million.
Oh.
Yeah, so it doubled its money, but I thought it would have done a bit better.
I suppose though, for an out of nowhere horror in the cinema, it's only the people that I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's garnered more love over time, to be honest.
Exactly, yeah. If it was based on watches and streams and whatnot, it would probably be a really well performing movie.
Yeah, because I also think that I can't remember the marketing, but was it marketed as a straight up horror?
I can't remember, mate.
And then
I know the front cover is amazing.
Yeah, the twisty house thing.
Yeah, the little Rubik's Cube house. Genius.
Yeah, looks really good. Good poster. Yeah, so I think it might have been billed as a straight up kind of horror. Not 100%.
I don't know, it kind of is though. But I get that in here it says conspiracy thriller, which I agree with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of twists and there's a lot of humour. I think if you're expecting a straight up horror thing, you might be disappointed.
Yeah, it's quite misleading then, actually, because it's a bit of a.
I might be wrong. Obviously, it was a long time ago. What?
No, I mean the front cover gives nothing away. It's called The Cabin in the Woods, and there's a cabin twisted about in woods. But unless you're like really analysing that photo, you wouldn't think much of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right, I've got. It was originally supposed to come out in 2009.
What?
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know what we're here for.
Oh, I thought you just went
more like, why was it meant to be out in 2009?
What was supposed to? I'm not sure. It was delayed. I did look into it, but I can't remember the reasoning now. Chris Hemsworth would have been a complete unknown if it released then.
Yeah, and on that note, I swear he doesn't age. He looks the same now as he did 13 years ago.
He gets better with age, doesn't he? Surely. I'm sure all the
God, I hate that guy.
Listeners would agree. Bit of a sexy mofo.
That's what money gets you, innit?
What, muscles and good looks?
Yeah, a cool accent and loads of money.
Indeed. I don't think that's money. I think that's genetics, mate. But,
I'll come off it. It's a bit of money as well.
I don't know.
I could do with a personal trainer and a nutritionist.
Good, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, it was delayed. It should have come out 2009, and if it did, it would have been unknown. So this ended up coming out just after Avengers.
Did it? Do you reckon they held off on purpose?
No, I don't think they did. But of course,
that would have been clever.
Of course, when it did then come out, everyone knew who he was.
That's really good, actually.
I'm presuming more people went to see the film because they knew that he was in it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I reckon I did it on purpose.
We'll have to look up the reason. I feel bad that I didn't, or I did, but I've forgotten. So
nearby.
Getting old, my memory's not what it used to be, and I didn't make as many notes as I usually do. I've made a load, but not as many as all.
Just not filled an entire book.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't got them plastered up all around me, So.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. It looks like money problems from what I can see.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just multiple money and a 3D conversion.
There was a 3D conversion for it.
Apparently, they converted it for a 3D conversion. The film was delayed to 2011 for 3D conversion. So apparently, there is a 3D version.
Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. I might have a look.
Yeah, but mainly it's financial issues.
Right. Yeah. Originally,
it went from MGM to Lionsgate.
Right. I was going to say it was distributed by Lionsgate in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, it was MGM apparently before that.
Yeah. Lionsgate also do Saw, don't they? So
you're damn straight they do.
Obviously, a very big hitting horror franchise. But yes, so this originally showed in the Texas Film Festival in 2011. And then it got its worldwide. I was going to say USA release in April 2012. So,
okay.
So I'm not sure if we're calling that the official launch date or.
I'll just go by what they tell me, I guess. It says 2011 on here.
Yeah, that's what I saw originally. So
What can you do?
Run times of rather brisk 95 minutes.
Yeah, which is sure, but it doesn't feel rushed, to be fair. It's kind of flat out, this bit, with only a couple of little. I mean, I hate the beginning. Just say that the slow, boring nonsense until they get there just bores the hell out of me.
See, I was going to say it's not slow at all, and that it's quite fast paced, and there's loads going on.
No, but, it's the bit where she's in her window, like just in her knickers. I'm like, why?
Yeah, but it doesn't last long. I don't know why.
What are you doing in your window with your knickers on, and you're this innocent young lady?
Yeah,
put some clothes on.
And then she kind of pretends she hasn't realised that she's got her pants, as he says.
Oh yeah, doesn't notice Chris Hemsworth is there, and she's got no pants on.
Yeah, exactly.
Pants, trousers
for us.
Anyway, synopsis:
UK dwellers. Hang on. I was going to say I might not have finished, but
well, don't care.
Do you want me to do the cast, directors, and all that?
Should we do? I'll do synopsis quick.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
A group of kids go to a remote cabin in the woods where their fate is unknowingly controlled by technicians as part of a worldwide conspiracy where all horror movie cliches are revealed to be part of an elaborate sacrifice ritual. I don't like that synopsis at all, if I'm honest.
Oh, I don't, and I also have a bit of a problem with it.
It's not a conspiracy.
No, but it also gives away the twist. It says they're being controlled, and I swear nowhere. I swear that was a big part of it, not knowing.
Yeah,
I swear that part was hidden when it came out. You didn't know, did you, at the start?
No, and also they're not kids, are they?
They're not. No, they're not kids. But
definitely not kids. I mean, compared to us, they are. But
well, yeah, most people are, mate.
I don't even know how old Chris Hemsworth is. He's probably like 60, and he looks that good.
Yeah, probably. But no, they're definitely not kids. Yeah, synopsis there, crap, I would say, to be honest. What's that from?
IMDb.
Brilliant. Okay.
IMDb.
Yes. I got.
It's very accurate, but I mean, it's not a conspiracy though. That's the thing. It's just real. Like in that world, it's real. It's not a conspiracy.
Yeah, like I say though, it also gives away what's going on.
Yeah, it does. To be fair,
which defeats the whole point of not knowing for a while. So, anyways, right. This was directed by a guy called Drew Goddard.
Yes, Drew.
It was also his first feature film.
He's done really well with that.
His debut, he did indeed, yeah. But I've been watching Lost recently due to my wife. I've never seen the first 3 seasons. I've only seen seasons 4 to 6. Don't ask. Yeah, don't ask. But,
no, I gave up on it, to be honest.
So we were watching that again. My missus has seen it and loves it, but hasn't seen it for years. And she's like, let's watch it. I was like, okay. And then I was watching that and I noticed that Drew Goddard had a hand in making Lost as well.
You know what? I'm actually thinking about giving Lost a go again.
It's quite enjoyable. It's very long.
Yeah, well, I think back then I watched the whole shipwreck thing and I liked it. And then when it went different, I didn't like it. But I think now my tastes have changed massively. I think I'd probably end up liking it.
Yeah, I've only got through season 1 so far, but it's an enjoyable watch, I would say. Yeah, 25
episodes. A lot
of
other things to watch at the minute, though.
Yeah, there always is, though, isn't there? My list is just getting bigger as well. So.
Outlast, the last 2 episodes of Outlast came out today, Ben.
What's Outlast? I thought it was a video game.
Yeah, it is. But no, this is a reality show set in Alaska where they put these, like,
I know.
Load of Americans out in the Alaskan.
Yeah.
Like, right, survive.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to give that a go, actually.
But it's not like the Bear Grylls rubbish. They generally have a couple of black kids and that's it.
Okay. I will check that out.
And I'm watching Two Broke Girls, which is very different, but it's funny.
No idea what that is. Comedy, I take it.
Yeah, it's comedy.
Yeah, nice. Anyways, let's move on.
And just watch horrors, you know.
No, I know. So this was co-written by Drew Goddard and Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon.
Joss, yeah. So, yeah, Avengers fame, isn't it, for him? So, yeah.
This is better than Avengers.
Buffy, I think. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Didn't you do that?
I love a bit of Buffy.
I did, years ago, yeah.
Not anymore.
Again, funny, quick tangent here, I suppose, again. But I was walking out of Tesco the other day, and they've got this little thing where you can just chuck some money in, and you can take the DVDs and videotapes that people have just left and books and things. And they had a whole tray of every season of Buffy on VHS.
Did you buy them?
I nearly. I know. I couldn't carry them all, mate. I had my shopping.
God's sake, man.
I know. I feel like I've let myself down, but
no.
I was like, oh my God, what? And then, yeah, well, there was like 7 seasons, so it's like 21 videotapes or whatever, you know? So, yeah, it wasn't like just a quick bag for life that I could fill up and run off.
On the subject of Joss Whedon,
Yeah.
do you like Avengers?
Well,
I
like
feel like you're gonna. I
Avengers.
feel like you're gonna say you like the Avengers.
Yeah, I do quite like the superhero films. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thought you might.
He got in a bit of trouble, didn't he? Or he's been a bit of a bad boy.
Oh, Joss.
I think so.
What did you do?
Might have got the wrong person, but I don't know. I just thought I heard something a little while ago.
Oh God. Sure, it wasn't Joss Stone.
Maybe. You have a quick Google. Right, the cast. Let's move on to the cast. We've touched on Chris Hemsworth, obviously, playing
Yes.
Kurt.
Yeah.
We've got Kristen Connolly playing Dana. We've got Fran Kranz playing Marty, which is just the
Fran
best
Kranz?
name ever. Fran Kranz, yeah, best
Fran
name ever.
Basically,
Anna
Shaggy.
Shaggy, yeah. Anna Hutchinson playing Jules. We've got Jesse Williams playing Holden. Jesse Williams, I know from Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, he's the front cover, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
the main robot.
He's Marcus, isn't he? One of the main three. Yeah.
Is he the one that has like the old artist dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
he
was
is.
right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, that was decent.
It's a good game. Yes.
I don't know if I ever finished it, you know.
Choose your own robot adventure, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Like
Yeah.
Fahrenheit and Heavy Rain.
Yeah, brilliant games, mate. We've also got Bradley Whitfield playing Steve and
Yes, Bradley.
Richard
He's the-
Jenkins.
Oh no, we're sticking with Bradley here.
Okay,
He is the dad from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I bet you haven't seen either.
load of crap.
Are you joking?
I haven't watched it, mate.
Oh, God, I was going to say, I've watched it like 9 times. Yeah,
I just wanted to go on.
He plays Jake's dad, which is oh, what's the geezer's name from Lonely Island? Sandberg.
Oh, Adam Sandberg.
Is it Andy?
Oh yeah, I think it's Andy. Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
fine. Andy Sandberg. Yeah, he plays his dad in it. Sorry. Move on.
That's fine. What did I say? Richard Jenkins playing Gary. So Steve and Gary are the two guys, aren't they, at the start working in the sort of control center.
Love Richard Jenkins as well. He's the dad from Step Brothers. Tell me you've seen Step Brothers.
Anyway, let's move on.
I don't even know what to say. It's like one of the funniest films ever. Sorry.
We've got.
Well, I'm not sorry, actually. You're a terrible human being. Go on.
I'm just a busy man. Just a busy
You should
man.
watch Step Brothers. Drop
I mean,
everything and watch Step Brothers.
You're probably busier than me, to be honest. But,
Just watch movies every night
yeah,
when
Amy
everyone's
Acker.
asleep.
We've
Sorry,
got
go
Amy
on.
Acker. Amy Acker playing Wendy Lynn. So she's
Which one was Wendy Lynn?
she's from the chemistry department.
Ah, yeah, the nice scientist lady.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's it. And
Seems
then
nice, doesn't
a couple of other characters I wanted to touch on. We've got Tim DeZahn playing Mordecai,
Oh, yeah.
who he's the old guy at the gas station, isn't he?
Yeah, he was
Which
on
I want to touch on.
spitting tobacco.
Yeah. Jodelle Ferland.
Who?
That's the person from Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And she's playing Patience Buckner in this.
Yes,
and
Jodelle.
And I thought I'd mention this guy just because of who he's playing and the name of the character he plays. So
yeah.
Greg Zach, so you probably don't recognize that, but he's playing, and this is the best character name ever. He's playing Fornicus, Lord of Bondage and Pain.
Which one was the Lord of Bondage and Pain?
He's the rip-off Pinhead.
Oh, the priest guy with the ball.
Yeah, the one with the sores in his face and the.
Yeah, it's funny. He's got the same. Those sores in the face are also a monster from Silent Hill Revelation, the movie.
Oh, okay, because I just took it that he's Pinhead because he's got the box, but it's a sphere,
It was very
isn't it?
Pinhead-like, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the gist I got anyway. But
Yeah, well, that's fair.
and he's got a great name. And then finally, we've got a small spot for Sigourney Weaver playing the director,
Yeah, what a random one.
which was a massive surprise first time I watched it, to be fair.
This is why this one film confused me, because there's some big names in this. Like, obviously Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but he wasn't big here, was he?
No, true. But I know, yeah, actually fair, because the two dads I just went through from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Step Brothers, this was probably before that.
Right, okay.
But they're, like, I mean, I'm big fans of theirs because they're in a couple of comedies I really like.
Yeah.
No,
that's
and obviously
fair.
I'm a massive Silent Hill nerd, so Jodelle was always going to be the best.
Yes, you are indeed.
Patience.
Patience. That's it. Right. So yeah, there's the rather extensive cast. Where do you want to start then, dude? Where do you want to start?
I don't know if this one's a bit of There's so much to go through in this one.
Yeah, there is. Shall we start with the characters and stuff then, the cast and
Yeah,
things
go with
and
that. Yeah.
who they were playing? So I thought the main group of kids per se,
Mm.
college students or whatever, I
Yeah.
liked each and every one of them.
I didn't like Dana, the main girl.
Right. Okay.
Don't know why. Just didn't
Yeah.
take to her.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, yeah, I like the rest of them. I
Yeah.
think
Because
Jesse Williams. I mean, I couldn't do it, but I don't think it was his best acting performance I've ever seen. Seemed quite flat to me.
okay. Yeah.
I could
But
be
as
wrong.
a
It could just be his character, but I don't know. I was watching it last night, just thinking
yeah.
it's okay.
But I think as a character, though, he wasn't unlikable or anything, was he?
No, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
Like
He was fine.
normally, I think normally in this type of film, when you've got a group of like college characters, there's always a couple that are absolutely fucking idiots that you just
Yeah.
can't stand. And I thought this film kind of balanced them out quite well.
Yeah, to be fair, actually, because even like Kurt, who was like the jock,
Yeah,
you probably wouldn't like him, but he kind of done it right. They done his character right. He was sort of on the line of being cocky and stuff, but clearly quite in love with his girlfriend and deep down a decent guy. So I think they done
yeah,
quite well.
because
That was deep, wasn't it?
it was because they even make a
Jesus.
point of saying that he is actually brainy, don't they? And that he's a
Yeah,
sociology
clever
student,
chap.
and then he's saying about all the books at the start, isn't he? And what Dana should read and
Yeah,
things.
true.
So it's subvert your expectation a little bit. You think you're just getting a straight up jock character, but he's actually got
Got
the
layers.
brains. He's got
He's an
layers.
onion.
I was going to say, I know what you're on about now. Yeah, when you say
Also,
onion.
oh yeah, on Jesse Williams,
Yeah.
like, what's he doing telling her he can see her through the mirror? How's
I mean,
that ever gonna happen for like a teen? I guess they're saying he's a teenager there, but
yeah, but again, it subverts what you're expecting, I think.
for goodness sake. Yeah, but then she pervs on it. Yeah, but no, but then he then knows that mirror's clear and he takes his top off. He knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing, doesn't he? Of
Knows
course he
exactly
does.
what
He's
he
playing the
can.
nice guy, and he's like, "Look, I'm going to tell you,
Dirtbag
I can see you taking your clothes off." And then obviously he goes next door, takes his clothes off. Now she's
Yeah.
looking at him.
with his beautiful eyes.
There you go. Yeah, he does have the most beautiful
He's
eyes.
got a good set of eyes, hasn't he?
He's got a very good set of eyes. Yeah, lucky guy.
Also, Brian White, Truman, the security guard. I swear I recognise him.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, he's been in some big things recently. I'm sure he has.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's what I recognise him from. Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the yard. What was
Yeah.
that?
It's like an old school like dance film, but it was sort of around the time that like Step Up and that came out.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It
No,
was pretty
Step Up.
decent actually. I quite
I've seen
liked it.
Step Up. Yeah,
Step Up's great.
I was going to say you're probably surprised, but I've seen that.
Nah, Moose is like the best dancer on the planet.
Apart from you, of course.
Yeah, obviously goes without
Yeah.
saying.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I recognised him in it. Anyway, sorry, the kids. Yes,
Yeah, no, the kids, I thought they were all pretty likable. Even, again, the kind of, I don't know, a better way of putting it, but the bimbo-like character that you always get as well.
Floozy.
She had quite a fun sense of humour and stuff, didn't she, in this? Jules. Was it Jules?
Yeah, she was all right. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that, she's dancing dirtily in front of the fire.
Yeah.
I remember thinking like, wow, what a so and so. But then also I didn't realise it was the gas that they were pumping in the room that was turning.
Yeah,
her into-
that's what I was going to say. You can see their characters start to change, can't you? Kurt becomes a bit more stereotypical jock-like.
Yeah,
Jules becomes a little bit more bimbo-like and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the gas. It's the gas.
but the standout character, I think we're all going to agree in this one, Ben. I think
Cool.
we all. I think it's two of us.
We all.
It's obviously
all
Marty,
two-
isn't it? Marty's
two
the
of
greatest
us.
man alive.
That's right, Shaggy.
Shaggy. I even love his little cup bong.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Marty's character. Normally, sort of stoner characters like that are annoying as fuck, aren't they? That's like I was saying
Yeah.
earlier. But this guy absolutely owns this film.
Oh, he's so good.
So good.
And he's so likable.
Yeah. He gets some really good lines and stuff as well. Like when he's talking to Mordecai at the gas station.
Mm.
And he's like,
Or the
"Oh,
railroad."
man, just to let you know that they're building the railroad. It's going to be coming through here soon," and stuff. Yeah, and it's the way he delivers the lines and stuff is
He does. And even he's a nice guy, and as well. That bloody
yeah,
Dana tries to do him over, doesn't she? And then even he's like, oh, sorry.
yeah. I was going to say he doesn't take it that harshly, really, does he?
Oh, look, the werewolf killer.
But yeah. But his cup is unreal. That's so cool.
He's really good.
Yeah,
And I like
apparently-
the weed part plays quite a big part of it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's actually got story relevance, isn't it? So it
Yeah.
renders all the weed he's been smoking renders him immune to the gas that they've been pumping in.
Yeah, which is nuts, which ruins it all for the scientists.
Exactly. But they're not expecting that to happen, are they? That
The
immunity
chem
that
lab
comes
messed it up,
from.
didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. It's always the chem lab.
You feel like, yeah, it was with chem lab. You think they would have researched this though, no?
Yeah, I suppose to a degree. No, I mean, especially if they've been watching him and know he's a massive stoner. You
Although I
would.
do have another question, Ben. Sorry, I keep interrupting you today. I'm very
No,
sorry
it's
about this.
fine. It's fine. Go for it.
You know, when the scientists are like partying because they think it's all done,
Yeah.
and the demolition team are like, the guys upstairs told like rewired it or something, and we didn't get the order. So he was like, "Oh, what's that all about?"
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
So I'm thinking, did they also have something to do with the marijuana? Because clearly they would have known what they're doing. And I don't know. That part just stuck out to me. I was like, "Who's the guys upstairs?"
Maybe. Because weren't they also saying about there was a glitch with the tunnel?
Yeah, that's all related though, because the demolition wasn't wired, but
Yeah.
the order came from upstairs. He said.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, upstairs, I suppose would have been the director, wouldn't it? But why
Yeah,
would
maybe.
she have?
Yeah, because she was quite involved, wasn't she?
Yeah. Interesting. I might have another rewatch soon and really dig even deeper into it.
You better dig deeper into it.
Yeah.
Right, so shall we pop the trailer and then go into the storyline briefly?
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, let's roll the trailer.
Everybody ready? The show on the road!
Doesn't even show up on the GPS. It's unworthy of global positioning.
That's the whole point. Get off the grid, right?
Hello? I'm thinking this thing doesn't take credit cards.
Sign says closed.
We're looking for, what's it called?
Tillerman Road.
Not to get you there, getting back. That's your concern.
Oh, this is awesome.
Whoa. No way.
The lambs have passed through the gate. They are come to the killing floor.
Get this party started!
I seriously believe something weird is going on.
What is that thing?
We have to stay together. This isn't right. We should split up.
Yeah, good idea.
Really?
We gotta get out of here.
Somebody sent those things here to get us.
You're missing the point. They want to see us punished.
I think I can get it to go down.
Do we want to go down?
I hope you all enjoyed that trailer.
I mean, I loved it.
It's a great time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed. Right, so shall we crack on, chat about the story
You're damn skipping, we will.
briefly?
Hell yeah.
Keep it light and brief. So, what did you expecting from the story when you originally, if you can remember, when you originally watched this?
No, I went in blind like I try to do with most films, to be fair. I don't really do trailers.
Yeah.
I like to have an open mind. So yeah, I didn't have any expectations, but I think the story was solid. You?
Yeah, definitely. Really good, actually. It starts out, you think it's, well, you kind of think it's a normal cabin in the wood style horror, don't you?
Yeah, which I would have been fine with.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I do like those kind of films. But yeah, 4 or 5 college students off to the cabin, drink, drugs, sex, murder.
Murder.
But yeah, this one's a little different. You see quite, well, I was going to say you see very early on that something a bit different is going on because you have that really odd opening where the 2 guys just in their white shirts, black ties, are chatting about all sorts. And you're like, what is this? I don't get it.
But then after that, they give a few bits away, don't they? Like with a little birdie flies into the invisible wall.
They do. That's right. And then after that, you've got the guy sat up on the roof when the students leave, and he's like,
Oh yeah.
"The eagle has left the nest," or something like that. He says, doesn't he?
I forgot all about that part when I first when I watched it back again. I was like, oh yeah, there was someone on the roof.
Yeah. So you're given clues quite early on, as obviously it's not quite your standard cabin in the woods slasher flick.
I feel like they give the clues away though without actually giving much away.
Yeah. They just kind of, well, just tease you with not knowing what's going on, don't they? Basically.
Yeah. But I don't remember seeing the bird crash and then being like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah, I don't remember the bird crash the first time I watched it. It's a long time ago. But when I rewatched it, that's what I mean. I didn't remember that bird crash being in it so early because I thought when you saw later on, when you saw Kurt smash his bike into it, I thought that's when you realised.
No, you see, that's what I knew was going to happen. But even though I knew it was going to happen, I still forgot about
Fair.
it. Poor
But yeah,
Kurt.
I was going to say overall, though, I'd say the story's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I know it's kind of part of it, but I like what they give away because I noticed something last night that I had never noticed before.
Right.
You know, and I think you have to have seen it once to get it.
Go on.
There's a bit, you know, when Marty gets dragged into the grave at the very beginning where you'll think he's dead.
Yeah.
And then the guy pulls the lever and lets the blood down to the gods.
Yeah.
See, when he's doing that, the whole thing starts shaking, doesn't it? And they're like, oh, the big guy's excited downstairs.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's because it's the wrong blood.
Oh, really?
It's meant to be the blood of the fool.
Yes.
But it wasn't. It was the Buckner, because he obviously murdered him with a trowel, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Right.
So they put the wrong blood down there, and that's what started the gods getting pissed off, and that's what made it start crumbling and stuff.
Oh, nice. I'd not realised that. That's a really good spot. Yeah.
I have many good spots, Ben.
Indeed you do. But I mean, as the story progresses, like you say, we find out more that it's being controlled by a corporation per se, and this is happening all around the world, isn't it? It's not just in America.
Yes. I can't remember all the names, but I know there was one in Spain, and Japan was probably one of the coolest ones, wasn't it? That was very much. Is it Ring vibes? It was giving me.
Yeah. The old little girl ghost, and it could be in a number of Japanese horrors, but yeah, the Ring, the Grudge, all of them basically do that. So,
and then they all start singing and kill her with happiness.
Yeah, but that's not what America wanted, was it? Because
I noticed a what's the word you call it? Like a mistake in that little bit of the film as well.
Oh, really? What's that?
Yeah, you know, like right after they sort of save the evil Japanese girl, and it's a frog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say. There, he's now in a happy little frog. Fuck that frog.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. There's a wider angle of all the girls dancing around, and then the little girl, one of the little girls, walks up to the frog. Is like looking at it with wonder and stuff.
Yeah.
But then when they zoom in close, the girl's walking over.
Oh wow!
So when it's far out, she walks over and she's there. Then when they zoom in, she's walking over again. It's like, hang on.
Nice. Again, see, you said you had a lot of good spots.
Didn't think I wouldn't spot that one. Well, you were wrong.
You're good at that kind of stuff, man. I'll just get too invested in what's going on and I don't pay as much attention.
I love looking for mistakes in movies, and I always watch the extras in movies. You know, if there's like a big scene and stuff, always watch the extras.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I love watching them do stupid stuff. Have you seen the James Bond one? It's probably the best one.
No.
Can't remember which one it was. I'm not sure which one it was, but there's a scene where he's at the dock.
Yeah.
And there's a guy behind him sweeping. But he's not. He's sweeping the air. His broom's off the ground. He's just
amazing. He's just doing the motion basically and not actually sweeping.
Yeah, it was amazing. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent again.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So of course we get the little reveal that they're actually doing this, like you said, to get the blood of 5 stereotypical horror trope characters to appease the gods, the ancients, something like that, isn't it? To stop them coming out and destroying the earth, basically.
Yeah, and brutally murdering everyone.
Yeah, but again, another string to the bow is that they all the different departments of that corporation all bet on which monster's coming out, don't they? So
you got a list of the monsters, didn't you?
I did. I'm going to run through some of them in a bit, but also,
nice.
What was I going to say? The victims, the students or whatever, they get to choose. They don't know at the time, but they get to choose, don't they? When they go into the basement, down the ladder, there's all different items and stuff in there, and whichever one they activate, chooses which monster comes to get them, basically.
There was one bit in there that I didn't get because you can, after watching it a couple of times, you start to see which trinket is what. Now, there's the obvious ones.
Yeah.
The one I still don't know about is the wedding dress necklace that Jules is about to put on.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing a bride monster of any kind.
Hold on. Keep talking. I've got a picture of them somewhere. I don't
remember seeing it.
Let me just run through my list quick.
I mean, I get the shell was...
there is one. There is one on the board. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But you don't see her at the end.
Well, when it zoomed, they're going down the elevator because they're finally got into the corporation place, haven't they, where it's all controlled. And it does that really cool zoom out shot, and there's tons and tons of monsters in the cages.
Yeah.
She might be there. I really don't know.
I'll have to pause it because I always try and look at all of those, and I always see the bloody robot crab spider thing every time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's hard to see ones that you haven't seen before, isn't it? Because you just know what to look at. So, but yeah, on that board, talking of that, some of the choices that could be bet on. You've got werewolf, you've got alien beast, you've got mutants.
Alien beast?
Yeah, I don't know. Mutants, wraiths, zombies, reptilius. Presumed just some
Is
kind
that
of
the big snake?
No, I think that comes up in a minute. Hold on.
Oh.
Clowns, which feature a bit later on, don't they?
It's cool. That
witches. Clown. So you got witches, and then you've got sexy witches.
Sexy witches.
So yeah, don't think we
what
saw
were
those.
because I love the white mask guys. Like the gangsters.
Yeah, I'll come on to them. I think. So you've got demons, you've got Hell Lord, and then this one you'll probably know, Angry Molesting Tree.
Oh yeah, I saw the tree. He's right at the beginning, isn't he? He comes out of the elevator.
But I mean, the thing itself, the Angry Molesting Tree, that's a nod to Evil Dead, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
where the tree gets her.
Molesting
tree. Yeah. So you've got the giant snake, and then you've got Deadites, which again is a straight rip from Evil Dead.
Now I got that one, yeah.
And then this one, it was an odd one, and I had to Google this. So it says Kevin.
Kevin.
I was like, that's random. Have you ever seen Sin City?
Yeah.
Elijah Wood plays a silent character called Kevin with the blades on his hands. That's him. They're on about him.
You don't see him though, do you?
You don't see him, no. But yeah, apparently that's
cool, isn't it?
Apparently that's the Kevin, I think, that they're on about.
I like that.
So
as part of the story, are we going to go through the monster scene, or are we doing that in a bit? Am I jumping the gun because I'm excited?
No, yeah, we can. Shall I run through the rest of what could have come out?
Yeah, sorry. See, I'm too excited.
That's right. I'll do it quick. So there is one that says The Bride.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got the Scarecrow folk, you've got Snowman, you've got Dragon Bat, Vampires, Dismemberment Goblins.
Don't remember seeing them.
Sugar Plum Fairy.
Oh, yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't see her, but I saw her name on the board.
No, you do see her. That's one of the ones.
Teeth face one.
Yeah, she's a ballerina with the teeth in her face, which when she's standing with her back to people looked a bit like Abigail.
Yeah, she did look like Abigail.
So, but obviously Abigail was recent. So. You've got the Merman, who plays his part later on, doesn't he? The Reanimated. You've got Unicorn, which obviously we see.
Yeah, we see that one. Yeah,
in a cool kill scene. We've got the Huron. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No idea.
Wendigo Doctors, I think it says.
Oh yeah, the Doctors. Yeah, we see them a little bit. I like.
Oh
them.
yeah, we do, don't we? On the camera. Yeah,
they're a really cool little scene. That.
Yeah, it's really pretty grim. You got the Redneck Torture family, which is obviously the winner. They're the ones that come out. So they were called the Buckners.
Pain worshipping zombie family.
Yeah, you got Jack-o'-lantern, Giant, and Twins, which you do actually see the twins briefly as well. So.
Yeah. You see them walking away, don't you?
And I think as it zooms out, you see them. So they're based off of the Grady twins from The Shining.
Yeah, I've got that nod.
Yeah. So, like I say, there's a whole host of things that we could have seen. And we get the Buckners, the cannibal.
And it throws it at you, though, doesn't it, when they get down the lifts?
Yeah, it really does. I mean, this is easily the best parts of the film, surely.
Oh, by far. But it's just nuts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's absolutely crazy. It does throw literally everything at you.
And they're all cool as well. All the monsters are cool. I mean, I don't like werewolves, so I didn't really rate them.
I remember you saying that before, actually. Yeah.
The bats okay.
Yeah, I did like the dragon bat though. That's really cool.
dragon bat? Which one?
Yeah, the massive one.
Is that the one that
Bats.
flew into the control room?
Yeah, it's got a bat's face, but like dragon arms, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Dragon arms, dragon
so
wings.
I didn't. I just don't really.
Oh, really? I love that one. I thought that was brilliant.
No, he was good, but like some of the other ones are really cool. Like as I was touching on, like the masked gangsters that come out, it's just cool. It was just so good.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were supposed to be like a rip on the strangers.
I don't know. I want to say maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
their suits looked obviously different, didn't they? But the masks, the kind of expressionless, fairly blank masks, had me thinking maybe it was based around those.
I don't know. I got like Japanese gangster vibes.
Yeah, they were dressed like that, weren't they?
But they seemed cool. And I say I loved
Yeah.
the Doctors. That was I wish I'd seen the Doctors a bit more, to be honest.
Yeah, there's so many that I wish I'd seen more of, like the giant snake. He had his
Yeah, the
moment.
giant snake was cool. The clown was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, clown was really good. The giant snake, do you think that's a take on the snake from Resident Evil, or it's just a giant snake?
Well, maybe. Don't know. They must have got inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've all
maybe.
got to be based off of something, haven't they? So
Yeah, the zombies were cool. I do like the Buckners. I don't think we touched on the Buckners very much, but the Buckners
yeah.
themselves, I think they were awesome.
yeah. No, I enjoy. What is it? Jeddah Buckner was the sort of dad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
can't remember the name of the
Patience.
girl. Patience, that's it. Yeah. And she's the one missing one of her arms, isn't she?
yeah. She's got no arm, and she
Yeah,
plays a
yeah.
pivotal role at the end as well.
Yeah,
Doesn't
she does
she?
indeed.
Slowly makes her way.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And there was an absolute copious amount of blood as well in these end scenes,
Yeah.
wasn't there?
Just to go back a tiny bit. Sorry, Ben.
No,
It's just where when you first see Marty down in the elevator bit, and he's dismembered one of them with a trowel.
Yeah.
And then when the guard catches him at the bottom, when he jumps down, he's like fucking zombie arm.
Yeah.
And then when they get down to the lift and the zombie arm distracts the guard and they take him out, he's like thanks zombie arm or something like that. But I thought that was quite cool. But yes, stupid amounts of blood.
Yeah, it goes from the first like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, there's not really any gore at all, is
Pretty
there?
mild, yeah.
Yeah.
No, only when I can't remember his name. The smart guy with the nice eyes. He gets a knife through the neck, and obviously Jules gets the bear trap
Yeah.
on her a couple of times. But
Yeah,
they
that's
they cut away from the big log saw on her, don't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I quite like that scene though, where they cut her head off.
Yeah, it's good. Although
Yeah.
I did notice that in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, he carries a bear trap on a chain, and that's exactly what Buckner did in Cabin in the Woods. So maybe they got that idea from there.
Yeah, I reckon so. When I was watching Winnie the Pooh 2 recently, I thought that was quite a unique idea. But then, coming back to this and rewatching this, I was like, oh, okay. Just
Exactly
like you
the
were.
same.
Exactly the same. Uses it in exactly the same way, basically, as well.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. But yeah, sorry, I love it. And there was another thing I want to touch on, this scene with all the monsters, especially where they're going down in the lift and they see the monk type dude and the sugar plum fairy and the ghost.
Yeah.
That to me was just 13 ghosts all over. It was just I felt like I was watching 13 ghosts.
Yeah, that's a good point as well, mate. Yeah. It did resemble that, didn't it? Yeah. It's good fun. Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid, but it's bloody amazing.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. But it's a good laugh as well, isn't it, that one? Maybe we do that at some point, because I quite like that.
Yeah, we should. It is a good time, I tell you.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's quite liked in the horror community as well. I think a lot of casual fans hate it and think it's crap, but horror people seem to hold it quite dear to their hearts.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But sorry, the monsters, that to me was just 13 ghosts.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that in a positive way because I loved it.
Yeah, man. No, cool. But yeah, there's so many monsters in this. If you go rewatch the film, listeners, let us know what other monsters and stuff you spot. Because I did pause a couple of times, but Grant, like you say, you end up you see the same ones, didn't you? And then I'm not going to.
I tried spotting some different ones, but I didn't really see. There's too much going on, man.
Yeah, and it is very brief as it zooms out. You've got to be pretty savvy with your pause button, haven't you, to get a clear shot of all the monsters. But
oh my God, yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed the Buckners. Like you say, we haven't really touched on them, but I thought they were great. They were good enough villains. I mean, they're not the real villains of the piece, are they? So,
no. They're kind of almost prisoners, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. Well, I suppose they are, aren't they? Like we said, they're all kept in their little glass boxes, aren't they? So
yeah.
The real villains is
probably great.
Well, the director and the corporation.
And then I suppose we need to fast forward to not fast forward because it's near the end now, isn't it? Really, but
yeah,
old matey boy finally gets to meet Merman.
Yeah, he's disappointed, doesn't he? Because like
Yeah.
it was the Buckners and it weren't Merman. He's like, it's never Merman, and then yeah,
Then he meets him.
meets his fate via the
I love
Merman
the
himself.
blood through the blowhole is amazing as well. It was a
Yeah, that's
nice
what I was
touch.
going to say.
Nice touch.
It was a very fun touch. Yeah. What did you make of the design of the Merman?
I don't know. I thought it was a bit lame, to be honest.
I thought it was funny, but I think that's the point. I think it's maybe supposed to be lame because he was so like, oh, I want to see the Merman, and then when you do, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but his mate was like, just be grateful you haven't seen him because he's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look the nicest, did he?
No, I mean, I suppose in water it's a different story, isn't it? Because he's clearly
Yeah.
meant to be water, but
True.
I don't know, he was all right.
True.
He was all right.
He was all right. Yeah.
But
Do you
then
have a
we
favourite?
come to the end now. Oh, favourite monster. I know you're right. Favourite monster. I think it's the Doctors
Yeah, that's
because I
fair
just
enough.
that whole scene is. I mean, it's like 1 second long, but it's just so cool. It's just screaming, and they got like masks
Yeah.
on, and they're just scary. If it's not them, then I'll go for the gangster family.
Yeah, nice. They did
Not
have
the
a
family, but the gangsters.
yeah. The Doctors, I think, did have a good look to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you got a favourite?
I wouldn't say I've got an outright favourite, but I do like the Dragon Bat thing.
Dragon Bat, yeah.
Yeah, I just found it
He
fun.
was all right.
It was pretty visceral, wasn't he? And yeah, it's just good fun. So
It's aggressive.
not the unicorn. That's not my favourite.
I mean, he did fuck that guy up though, to be fair to him.
Came out of nowhere as well, didn't it?
Yeah. There's one as well. There was like like when they're sort of getting away from all the carnage. There's that woman slowly stalking a guy crawling along the floor. I always wished we could have seen who she
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many, isn't there? Like we say, they could easily. Well, I was going to say they could easily do it again, but as we roll on to the end coming up, I don't suppose they really can do another one with what's happened. So
Yeah, well, I was thinking about this, and they could do it could be like a post-apocalyptic type movie.
yeah,
Because obviously the
yeah.
gods have taken over. So
yeah, or I suppose we could see from a different country, but from a different year or something, maybe.
oh, that's really good.
Like
World War Z
set
style,
before
yeah.
or something. Yeah, yeah. Because they've been going on. Well, it doesn't say how long they've gone on for, but I presume it's been
Centuries,
a while.
I think they said.
Yeah. So
But yeah, like you could, because I know Madrid was one of them, and we could have seen how they failed. That would have been quite a good one to
yeah,
see.
yeah. I think Sweden might have been one of them as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So
Sweden was one. Yeah, you're
that'd be
right.
a little bit different. That would have been.
Yeah, they could spin off into the different countries. That's just quite a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, I reckon so. Have you got anything else really that you want to go over before we chat about the ending?
No, that's what I was going to go on to actually. The ending.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to lead us in?
Yeah, so I'll skip a couple of bits because it's not that important. But yeah, they eventually make their way downstairs where they meet Sigourney,
They do. Yes.
old Sigourney Weaver director.
Yeah, yeah. That was a surprise. First time watching.
Yeah, amazing though. Like what I guess you could call it an Easter egg in a way. Not an Easter egg. What's the cameo?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, a bit of
just
both in a way.
Yeah, but yeah, just popping up at the end. She played a really good role.
Yeah.
Seemed to know what she was doing.
Hmm.
And I do like the series of events that happen here. I like the way they reveal the story.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why I noticed the second time watching it, third or sixth time watching it, I guess, but watching it last night, that's why I noticed when the room started shaking when the wrong blood went down. Because I'd recently watched the bit before.
That is such a good spot. I don't think I would have ever picked up on that.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Oh, I like it. I'm really hoping you're right because that sounds like, yeah, really cool.
I then paid hyper attention to the rest of the times they let the blood down, and it never shakes any other time. It's only right after he launches it when he thinks Marty's dead. So it's got to be.
It's got to be. Yeah, surely. I reckon so then. I think you've nailed that.
Thanks, mate. But yeah, then Sigourney, old Sigourney, me old mucker,
yeah,
sort of tells everyone that if Marty dies, then the world will be saved. Now, this is where I get conflicted a little bit because it would have worked. If she had killed Marty, then they would have been all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't go that way.
It doesn't go that way. So they need the blood. Yeah, they need the blood of the fool and the blood of, well,
They just needed the fool's blood.
yeah, because she says something about the virgin, doesn't she, as well?
Yeah, but earlier on, he says that's optional. The science guy says
they
that's
do
optional.
say, yeah, they do make a comment, don't they, about it? Yeah.
So it's just him. But she sort of does the right thing. Really, she's a bit like, you got to die because it'll be the end of the world.
Yeah, she's trying to save humanity, isn't she? She does say, doesn't she? One life, can save everyone's life.
Yeah, and you can die for them or no, die with them or die for them. Sigourney says. I quite like that line as well.
Yeah. And then obviously we see Mr. Werewolf creeping up behind Dana.
I did like that bit
when she's pointing the gun at Marty. Yeah, and
I like it because even though I don't like her and I liked Marty, I still thought it was really cool when the werewolf he just lets the werewolf creep up on her.
Yeah, he doesn't tell her at all, does he? And it just ravages her to pieces. Well, not pieces, but it has a good chomp
on her in though, doesn't he?
Yeah. And then Marty comes up and smacks. He shoots the werewolf, doesn't he? Kills the werewolf.
Yeah,
runs off. He doesn't kill it, does he? He runs off.
No. Pops him a few times. He runs off, which surprised me because obviously there's a bit where the clown's getting shot and he's unfazed.
Yeah, maybe
the werewolf don't like it.
Yeah, and then he just bashes Sigourney on the head, doesn't he?
They have a bit of a kerfuffle, don't they?
Yeah.
And then back comes Patience.
Yeah.
Taking her sweet time.
Indeed. Your face.
Yeah, she pops an axe in old Sigourney's head.
Oh, yeah, she does. Up. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Marty pops up and pushes the body over the edge and takes Patience with her.
Yeah, that's it.
And then that's...
got to be confused.
What ends the world.
It does indeed. But again, that's quite a cool twist, isn't it? Because they mention that the world will end and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Of course it won't, blah, blah. Yeah. And then Dana and Marty are sitting there and of course you get that awesome shot. Yeah, just a massive hand comes smashing up through the world.
Basically. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what's made me think about the synopsis there where I was saying, it's not a conspiracy. But it kind of makes sense the way you've just explained that. You're saying you don't know if the end of the world is actually real. So I guess it could be a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah, I suppose when
the big hand comes out.
Yeah, I suppose you think it's all just bullshit, don't you, really? You think, nothing will happen.
Yeah, but maybe it is a bit... Yeah, no, all right, I'll give them that.
Yeah, but I think big plus points, I think, for this movie are the humour, for one. I think the humour is just so good in this. None of it seems overly forced. It's very funny. It's got some very funny characters. I think the subversion that it gives you, the misleading stuff and at times not knowing what's going on, or it gives you the opposite of something. You suspect Dana's the virgin of the group, and then of course she isn't, or you think Kurt's the idiot jock, but he isn't. He's actually really smart.
Jules is the only one that sort of fits her bill. I mean, I know she's not, as they call it, a whore, but she doesn't really have. She's not really much of a surprise character, is she? She is just kind of. Sigourney says she needs to be the first one to die, and she did. So
yeah, that's true. But still a likable character. Like when she.
Oh yeah.
Like when she does that dare, and she's like getting off with the wolf on the wall.
That's a weird part of the film, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a weird part, and
does seem to enjoy herself though.
Funny scene though. So.
Yeah, I know it's great.
But yeah, and then
I like how this thing's full of Easter eggs and nods to other films. The whole thing from start to finish is just crammed with nods because, like, the cabin is Evil Dead all day long.
Oh yeah,
they go into the basement, and then there's trinkets there for Hellraiser vibes and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's tons.
Then you've got a 13 Ghosts vibe right at the end, and every sort of redneck killer film throughout. It's just full of everything, but it puts it together perfectly. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a love letter to horror movies, isn't it?
It is,
but you can tell
the love letter.
Yeah, you can tell how much love and stuff that they've put into this for the fans. I would say, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'd be a good one to have a couple of beers and watch with a few mates and stuff, and that as well.
I don't need an excuse.
No. You've seen it a lot, haven't you? Like 6 times or something.
I think so over the years. I know I watched it a couple of times when it came out because I loved it, and then I've watched it at least twice for this, and I've probably watched it in between. So I'd say with 5 or 6 times, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm not bored of it.
No, it's always a fun watch, like we say, always a fun watch. So, go give it another watch, guys and girls.
Do it now.
Yeah, right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to cover?
I mean, the only other thing I was going to say, I think, is that I didn't find it overly scary, but I don't think it's supposed to be, is it really?
No, a couple of jump scenes with old Marty Boy in the window.
Yeah, but again, I don't think it's meant to be, so I'm not holding that against it.
No, not at all. Yeah, I think it's a sort of sci-fi conspiracy horror. Do you know what I mean? It's those things first in that order, if that makes sense.
Exactly. Right. So, do you want to give it an overall rating?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Whoa, that's right.
Nice.
Big
high scores,
9.
Man. High scores. I'm going to give it 8.5, I think. So,
see, for you, that's pretty good because you typically rate a bit lower than me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it, man. There's not much I can fault with it, to be honest.
It's just a
So
great
maybe I
movie,
should have
isn't
gone
it?
a touch higher, but I'm sticking at
No, that's fair.
8.5.
The only thing that lets it down is I wish it was a bit longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or they had done a sequel or a prequel or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's a
mean,
good shout, Ben. A prequel could work really well for this as well.
yeah, definitely, man. I think it does stand up to the test of time. It does stand on its own 2 feet. I don't think it needs either, but I would love a prequel or a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, considering this, like we said, it's 13 years old, you could watch this now and not have any idea that that was 13 years old.
Yeah. Well, I watched it again a few days ago, and yeah, it seems like a modern horror to me.
Yeah, and obviously
So
Chris Hemsworth doesn't age, so you wouldn't know when it was.
exactly. Chris Hemsworth doesn't age. Jesse's, what's his name? His eyes have drawn me in.
His beautiful eyes. Just
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go for a swim in them.
It's certainly a good one.
That's quite a good tattoo idea, that cabin, that front cover. I just had a thought.
Oh yeah.
It's in contendership.
Yeah, I was going to say you're racking up the horror tats now, aren't you? To be fair.
I've got my next 3 planned, so that might have to fit in as number 4. But
nice. That's good. That's good. Right, shall we call it a day? We won't babble on anymore. We'll let the people get on with their day.
Suppose I like talking about this, though, but that's all right. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could have gone deeper and added a whole nother hour, but we're trying to keep them a bit light and a bit under an hour each.
I think there's not a lot of point. Oh, do you know what we haven't done?
What haven't we done?
We haven't done fun facts.
Oh, okay, yeah, go on, whip a few out.
I'll do a few quick ones. The coffee mug was a fully functional mug and bong. The prototype cost $5,000 to make.
Cool. Wow, $5,000. I mean, it does look really cool, but
yeah,
that's insane. $5,000.
Oh, and this is a funny one. So during the lake scene, the only one that doesn't go in the water is Marty, and that's apparently because he was far more ripped than the other male stars. So they didn't want him to look more hench than them.
Oh wow! Oh no, that'd have been brilliant.
Marty was absolutely shredded.
They should have put that in. That'd have been really funny.
Oh, amazing. What else is there? So the Drew Goddard's inspiration for the movie he grew up in a place that was filled with scientists and co-workers all going about their lives. What they were building nuclear weapons that could possibly destroy the entire world.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. They wrote the script in 3 days.
3 days?
3 days.
Bloody hell! That's quick.
The whole thing.
That's nuts. I've got one for you. For you.
Then.
There was going to be a video game tie-in.
Oh,
but it fell through. So
for God's sake.
Yeah, I know, that's a shame, isn't it? Obviously, we're both big video games lovers. So
that would have been
cool.
so good.
Yeah.
What a couple more then. The wolf's tongue was actually covered in powdered sugar, so that it made the scene tolerable for Jules.
Yeah, I bet that would have
she
been
was just eating up the sugar.
Yeah, I was going to say that would have been a bit rough otherwise, wouldn't it?
I know. So what's this? Joss Whedon and Drew Goddard created over 60 different monster types that were created just for this.
Oh wow! Just for this? Oh what? So well, they must have been based off of other stuff. But...
I know. You're right about the Kevin thing about Elijah Wood in Sin City. It's really clever.
Yeah, like I say, I think I had to Google it because I was thinking Kevin. What? So
no, that's genius.
It's a good one.
Okay, so I'll finish on this one then. So the Latin that she reads out from when she summons the Buckners,
I think.
Buckners, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
It's pain outlives the flesh, pain raises the flesh, pain ignites the spirit.
Oh wow! Maybe you should get that tattooed on you.
That's not bad,
That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then,
nice.
And this is a fun one as well. None of the scenes with Jules and Kurt in the woods were shot outdoors.
Yeah,
so all their little naughty bits were all indoors.
Not surprised at that, to be honest. So, but there's some good facts. Thank you very much.
And there's a reference to The Hills Have Eyes, the camper. It's apparently a nod to The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, really? Okay, right. I just thought it as a whole sort of Hills Have Eyes vibe with the Buckners and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, with the redneck cannibal families, I thought Chainsaw Massacre, Hills Have Eyes, Wrong Turn, all of those.
Yeah, good point. Right, we've gone on now, so we'll let these people go.
Yeah, we should. We've probably bored them rigid, both they're still listening at this point, So
it is, isn't it? What can you do?
If you are still listening, thanks very much. We really appreciate
it, guys. And go and watch this film if you haven't.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't and you've got this far into the podcast, we've ruined every aspect of it.
Well,
So,
listen, it's 13 years old again. If you haven't watched it, I don't think I can be held responsible for this.
yeah, I mean, maybe we should start putting spoiler warnings at the start. You know,
I mean, okay. I was going to be
No,
argumentative, but you're right. You're right. Warning.
I'll probably forget, mate. I'll probably forget. So,
Well, we should just say now, if you listen to any of our podcasts, we will be spoiling it. So just
There
at
you
your own
go.
risk.
yeah. Well said.
Damn it. Right, on that note, I
On
love
that
you all,
note.
especially you, Ben.
Same to you, mate. Same to the listeners.
Stop it.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you soon.
See you later.